Welcome, boys and girls. Today is ELA lesson number 2. But before we start, let's make sure we have all of our learning materials. Now, for reading, you are going to need your reading notebook or journal, an independent reading book, and your pencil. For writing, you will need your writing journal or notebook and a pencil. And let's make sure we're ready to learn at home. Make sure your body is still. Your ears are listening, your brain is thinking, your eyes are looking at the screen, and most importantly, let's make sure that our computers are charged or that they're plugged in, okay? But I think you're ready. Let's go. Understanding the genre of nonfiction. Our learning objectives for today are: I can recognize that the organization or text structure of a nonfiction text can help you understand the text. And our language objective is: I can read and identify the structure of a nonfiction text. Structure is how something is built. Today, we're going to focus on how nonfiction texts are built. There are different ways authors can structure or build the text so that the readers understand the information. Well, let's look at this further. Nonfiction authors structure or organize the information in a text in 5 different ways. Description, which is describing something. Sequence, telling me the order of events. Compare and contrast, which is explaining how things are alike or different, or alike and different rather. Problem and solution, and that's telling how a problem was solved. And cause and effect, explaining why something happened. Let's practice together. While I read, let's think about how this passage is structured. Pandas are a type of bear, but they seem more like raccoons or cats. In China, pandas are something called Daxian Mao, which means giant bear cat. Like all bears, pandas are strong, intelligent animals with sharp teeth and a good sense of smell. Males weigh about 250 pounds and are about 4 to 6 feet long. Now, also, under the photograph, there's a caption that says pandas are about the same size as their black bear cousins, but their heads are larger and rounder. Also, pandas cannot stand on their hind legs like other bears do. So, taking that information in, do you think this was comparing, contrasting something? Do you think that the author was giving me a problem and solution? Do you think that it was describing something? Or was there a sequence? If you said describing something, you are correct. Awesome job. Now, I've read the book before, and I hope you have too. 5 things that I've learned about pandas so far are that they use their fur to keep warm. They have black spots to look on. They have oil in their fur to keep them warm. And they have large teeth to grind bamboo. They also have black and white, which helps them hide from their enemies. Just wanted to share those facts before we moved on. And how did I get these facts? Because I read the book and the author did an amazing job on structuring the text where it described pandas. All right, let's look at the next page. Now, on your own, select a nonfiction text to read, and while you're reading, think about the structure of the text. Be sure to pause this page. I have put the table, the graphic organizer here, with the nonfiction text structures for you to refer to. So, is the author describing something? Is this author telling you something in the order of events? Is he trying to explain how things are alike and different? Is he trying to, or she, telling you, how a problem was solved? Is the author trying to explain why something happened? Then in your reading notebook, write down the title, the structure of the text, and tell me about 5 things that you learned about the topic that you read about. All right, boys and girls, I know you can do it. And when you are done, make sure, take a break. Take a brain break. Put on a timer for 15 to 20 minutes. Take a walk, stretch, drink some water, grab a snack. Don't forget to pause the video while you're doing that. And when you're ready, come back and play the video so that we can move on to our writing lesson. All right, boys and girls? See you soon. Welcome to our writing lesson number 2. And remember, the materials you need for today are your writing notebook or journal and a pencil, very important to have an instrument to write with. Today's lesson is beginning research practice. Our objectives are: I can understand the writing process and focus on the pre-writing stage. I can understand how writers research and paraphrase information when writing long and hard. And your language objective: I can research and paraphrase information, and I can write long and hard about our topic. Remember in the last lesson where I asked you to make a list of topics that you were an expert on, and then you wrote about one of those topics? Well, today we're going to focus on researching and paraphrasing the information that you can research about your topic. Again, let's review the writing process. Pre-writing is brainstorming and organizing your ideas. Drafting is using your ideas to write a rough draft. Revising is making changes to improve your writing. When you're done doing that, you publish, where you write and share your final copy. And then, let's go back. We missed one step. After revising, you edit so that you proofread and correct mistakes. Then you are ready to publish, where you write and share your final copy. So let's look at the next page. Paraphrasing strategies. Do any of you know rap? Well, if you don't, rap means to read the sentences or paragraphs. You ask yourself, what are the most important details, and underline them. And then you put those details into your own words, and that is paraphrasing. When you pre-write, you plant the seeds of your writing. At this stage, you brainstorm and organize your ideas, you make a list, and use a graphic organizer to put your ideas together. So, the last lesson, you made a list of topics you were an expert on. My expert topics for this lesson is pandas. Let's think, what does my audience need to know? Well, I think you guys need to know where pandas live, what pandas eat, what pandas look like, and I think you should know some information about panda babies. I'm going to begin my research. First, I need to read. Then I paraphrase my information before I write. So for example, pre-writing, paraphrasing about the book Pandas. Interesting facts that I learned about pandas were that pandas will roll around and tumble to get somewhere faster. Pandas are pink when they are born. It takes 4 years to find out if a panda cub is a boy or a girl. That's a long time. And pandas can eat more than 22,000 pounds of bamboo each year. That's a lot of bamboo. Now that I've put together my information that I gathered from my book, Pandas, I can start paraphrasing the information. I also learned about their bodies. They have large teeth to crush their food. Their oily, woolly coats keeps them warm. They have hairs on the bottom of their feet to keep them warm. And they have black spots around their eyes to make them look fierce. Now I'm ready to write. All right, now it's your turn. Today, you're writing in your writing notebook, and you're going to select 2 expert topics. You're going to begin by by creating a graphic organizer, just like I did here. And then you're going to read and paraphrase facts and complete your pre-writing. So after you read, you're going to, in your own words, put in some facts. Here I did panda bodies. And here I did interesting facts about pandas, right? So after I read, I put in my own words, facts that I found in the book about pandas. And you're going to complete at least 2 different subtopics. So just like I did here, panda bodies and interesting facts about pandas. All right, boys and girls? And remember, while you're writing, keep the pencil in your hand at all times. You have to build your stamina as you write, and take a deep breath and keep going. Keep thinking ahead to your next idea as you write. Imagine how great it'll be when you are complete with your work. And don't give up. All right, boys and girls, I know you could do it. Can't wait to see what you have come up with.